Friends. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Sorry, I was just getting all set up and going live to FaceTime in the Spoiled Agent USA group because I know a lot of agents are tuning in and watching us via there as well. So we stream as long as the Zoom and the Facebook, the love is happening and it's syncing and it's working, then I go. But if you ever register and you're waiting for me on Facebook and I don't show up, I'm not like standing you guys up. It's just because I couldn't. No streaming allowed. So that's great. So there's Consuela. How are you, Consuela? So if you guys don't mind typing in the chat box, I'd love to know where you're from, what city you're from, and just let us know. Let us know what the weather's like today. I know we've been experiencing unbelievably. I'm up in Toronto. I think all you guys know I'm Canadian, but I'm not that far from the border. And it's just been so beautiful and warm and the sun and all that great stuff. So it's been really nice. Oh, so everyone's letting us know where we're from. So that's great. Thanks, guys. Awesome. And agents tuning in via Facebook, please let us know where you're from so we know who's there and all that great stuff. And maybe another thing is you guys can tell us is if you have a absolute favorite AM property that you love to sell to your clients. I'm sure, well, there's so many, but maybe there's like an all-time, okay, this is it for me. I'm just saving up all of my AM rewards and this is where I'm going every single year. Let us know what property that is. All right. So I have my partner in crime here. I like to, say here, I have a Matt Brightman and he's the BDM with AMResorts based in St. Louis. I'm not even going to start to cover what part of the U.S. he covers because I know he has quite a few states, and we'll probably talk about that at some point. There he is. Okay, excellent. It's a pretty decent area that you're covering there in the Midwest, but that's great. That's a strong market. It's a good market actually to be representing. I know the agents in that area are love to travel, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got some great cities.
So how are you, Matt? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
good and excited to be on today. As you mentioned, I am based out of St. Louis and I have added several states to my territory since COVID has started. So great cities, like you mentioned, great markets. I got Kansas City, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Omaha, Denver, you name it. I got some good lift and definitely some good agents in those markets for sure. I'm happy to help everybody that's in those states. But if you happen to be somewhere else in the United States, of course, we do have our great sales team, and they are happy and willing, of course, to assist. So, of course, you can always find your BDM's contact information online at amragents.com.
Yeah. I'm officially going to pass it over to you and let you do your thing because that's why everyone's here to see you and talk to you, but not me. But I just want to say, wow, what a team. And you guys have the US covered from coast to coast. So no matter where you live in the US, definitely lots of great support. It's so nice to see you've got a good team still working with everything going on, and so kudos to AM for keeping that going. So that's great.
Yeah, thanks. I think we've done a good job. I think we've done a good job over the years, and even with COVID here, we got the majority of our team back and working, and people are traveling again. So that's always a good thing.
That's definitely a good thing. Well, I just want to point my background. It's probably hard to see because I think I'm like this big on your screen, but you can see it later. But I am so excited. AMResorts is back. And so I created my own little virtual Zoom background just to kind of give it that extra love that it deserves. And I know Matt's going to talk about that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself. Finally, I know you guys are all saying that. I'm going to hide my camera and I'm going to let Matt do his thing, and then I'll join you for question and answer. And agents, if you have questions, if you don't mind throwing them in the Q&A box, not the chat box, just because the chat box gets a little busy and sometimes questions get buried. So if you can remember, in the Q&A area, I will ask your question and we'll answer all of your questions at the end. Agents on Facebook, type your questions in the comment area. I'm watching and I'll make sure that those are answered as well. Okay, so I'll hand it over to you officially, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Thank you very much, Kelly. And again, thank you everybody for joining us today. I'm really excited today to talk about what's new, what's hot with AMResorts. As Kelly mentioned, I'll definitely be referring to our AMRewards program, which just reopened on Monday. So I have some updates for you there. I also have some updates on promotions and resources, things like that. But first, I wanted to do just a quick recap of our brands, talk about the new hotels that we do have here in 2020 and kind of where we stand today. So just a quick refresher, of course, AMResorts was founded back in 2001. So we're almost 20 years old now, which is fantastic. You can see that we have a plethora of brands, 8 brands in total, and we pretty much have something for everybody. We start with our high-end Zoetry brand, for that client that really wants to get away and be waited on hand and foot. We have our Secrets and Breathless brands, which are our 2 adult-only properties. So you do have to be 18 years or older to go to any of those resorts. Secrets, of course, a little bit more focused on romance. Breathless has a little bit more of that party atmosphere. Then we have, of course, our core family-friendly brands, Dreams and Now. Dreams, great for those couples and couples with children. And then Now is perfect for those multi-generational families and those families with a wide range of ages for their kids. Not only do they have the younger kids, but they might also have those preteens and teenagers as well. And we continue to go all the way down the line to Sunscape. Sunscape's our 4-star lead-in, all-inclusive option. So again, we really have something for everybody. We have launched some new resorts in 2020, so you can see those there on the bottom left of your screen. Dreams Vista Cancun Golf and Resort, and that is located just outside the gated community of Puerto Cancun, so about 25 to 30 minutes north of the Cancun airport. Then we have Dreams Natura in Riviera Cancun. This is just north of Puerto Morales, so only about 10 minutes from the airport. So just a great location and an amazing, both of those properties, just amazing architecture. Be sure to hop online and look at some of the pictures. They look amazing. Dreams Macau, this resort opened right before COVID hit. Of course, it had to close back down, but we reopened it in July. This is, again, a brand new build on Macau Beach in Punta Cana. That's a top 10 beach by UNESCO. So a great destination for your beach lovers. Secret St. Martin, set to reopen here. Again, it opened, bad timing, right before COVID, but set to reopen here in the coming days. So really excited about our first property in St. Martin. And then Dreams Curacao as well should be opening up here soon. So we're really excited about all of those new resorts. Plus, we had several resorts that underwent multi-million-dollar renovations, either at the end of 2019 or here in 2020. We had Now Larimar and Secrets Royal Beach. They underwent about $40 million in renovations, which is absolutely fantastic. Plus, they actually flip-flopped. So what was the old Now Larimar has just reopened as the new Secrets Royal Beach. And then the old Secrets Royal Beach, once it does reopen, will be reopening as the Now Larimar. So just keep that little nugget of information in the back of your brain. We also underwent some big renovations at Now Onyx. We added a whole new family section, water slides, lazy river, a new core zone, new explorers club. So a lot of big updates there. And then lastly, last year we finished our renovations at Now Sapphire Riviera Cancun. Again, a new water park, new splash park, all new renovated rooms, new beachfront swim outs. So some really nice updates at all of those properties. Now, looking at the bottom right of your screen, you can see where we are at today. As of November 1st, we have 91% of our resorts open. after the COVID shutdown, which is absolutely amazing. And you can kind of see where we'll be here in the coming weeks. By December 1st, we'll be at 98%. And right up before the holidays, we will have all of our resorts open, and we will be back at 100% open resorts. So we're very excited to get back to normal here. I'm sure everyone online with us today would say the same. So just a quick reminder of where we're located. Of course, we have a very heavy presence in the Cancun, Riviera Maya area, Mexico Pacific, from Cabo all the way down to Hualtuco. We've expanded into Central America over the last several years with Costa Rica. We have a resort in Panama. And then, of course, in the Caribbean, 4 resorts in Montego Bay, Jamaica, several properties in the Dominican Republic, in Punta Cana, La Romana, Puerto Plata, Cap Cana. So a lot of nice options in the DR. And then, as I mentioned, opening our first resort in St. Martin, opening Dreams in Curacao will now give us 2 properties, including the Sunscape down there in Curacao. And then again, continued expansion in Europe. So we're really, really excited about 2021 and 2022 and continuing to move forward and, have some new destinations for you guys to sell and for our clients to visit. So really, really excited about that. Before I get into the new stuff and AM Rewards, I also wanted to do just a quick review of what we're doing on property in relation to COVID. I have a really nice video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to post that to the chat once we get towards the end of the webinar, so everybody can go check out that video. It's about 3 minutes long, so it won't take up much of your time, but it'll definitely do a better job explaining what we do on property than I ever could, especially in relation to COVID-19 here. But keep in mind, we are third-party certified, so we do have that crystal certification. And we've been doing that before COVID. So for years, we've been working with the crystal certification. But we have implemented a lot of new procedures and things like that to ensure that everybody is safe while they are staying with us. So of course, we'll do temperature checks upon arrival, extra sanitation, health screenings, that kind of a thing upon arrival. When it comes to the rooms, of course, we're doing deep cleanings and sanitations. And then once the maid is finished, they actually put a little tag on the door. So when your clients go to check in for the first time, they go to their room, they know that nobody has been in their room since it has been cleaned and sanitized. Plus, we're doing extra precautions on all the high touch areas, the remote, the iPads, things like that. We're also doing that throughout the property. So we have more sanitation throughout the properties and all the high touch areas. We have more hand sanitizer stations, of course, for our guests to utilize. We're requiring masks for all of our staff, but not for our guests. It's really only required when socially distancing isn't possible. So keep that in mind, but know that all of our staff will be wearing masks. We're also doing, again, extra stuff at our Explorers Club, our Core Zone. When it comes to dining, we have the QR codes that you snap with your phone and you can, read the menu right there on your phone. The same is true about activities and the sundial. So we have all that digital now. So again, just a couple of the things that we're doing to make sure that everybody is safe and secure while they're staying with us. And again, check out the chat before you leave today. I will post that link to our YouTube video again, and this is called our Clean Complete Verification. All right, so on to the good stuff. As Kelly referenced, and as you can see on the screen behind her, AM Rewards has reopened. So we're really excited about that. After a brief hiatus due to COVID, it is back, and we think it's better than ever. We have a lot of new things and some updates that I'm, again, just really, really excited to talk about. So let's jump right in. So first and foremost, this is how you earn points. Of course, you earn points for selling AM Resorts properties. So we have a wide range of point values that you can earn. But, keep in mind, you always earn those more points when you're booking the club level rooms and those specialty suites. So the specialty suites is new. That's something that we have added that was not in the program before. So when you're booking those honeymoon suites, master suites, presidential suites, you will earn extra points. You can see above and beyond just the standard club level point totals. When you're booking, whether it's Preferred Club, Exhale Club, Sun Club, you can see those point totals there. So you do earn more points when you're booking those room categories. So definitely keep that in mind. We have also made some changes as to how points are awarded and earned. So just keep in mind some of these changes. The big one here is that we're changing the amount of time that you have to enter those bookings. So first thing to know, you can enter bookings anytime prior to travel. And that is what we highly encourage you guys to do. So whether you decide to do it at booking, at final payment, the week before travel, if you can get those bookings registered before your guests travel, that is the way to do it. But what we've noticed is that by allowing 45 days for agents to book post-travel, a lot of people forgot about it or lost track of that window. So we've just tried to simplify it now, and it's now 1 month, 30 days after travel, that you guys can go in there and register those bookings. So it's easy to remember. And then again, you can do that anytime prior to travel. We're also changing the way that we validate bookings. Another thing that we noticed is a lot of agents would have pending bookings and things like that because something wasn't matching up in the system or whatever the case may be. So now we are going to be validating bookings 30 days post checkout. And what that will allow us to do is automatically do those validations using the computer system. So we won't have to go in and manually do it. It'll be a little bit easier on our end and on your end. So it gives time for that system to match up what you guys have entered and what the hotel has entered for the guest information. So hopefully that means less pending bookings and some of those problem child bookings where they don't match up and you have to email to our rewards department. So it'll make it a little bit easier for everybody. If you guys have any pending validating bookings right now, we are going to begin working those on December 9th. As you can imagine, we had a plethora of bookings that people that traveled from the time our resorts reopened all the way up to now. So we do have a big backlog at the moment. So we are going to work through those and we'll start awarding those points on December 9th. So that's exactly 30 days after the program here reopened. Keep in mind, once you guys get those points and they're in your system, you can redeem them right away. So you can use them, and I'll show you what all the redemption items are here in just a minute, but you can start redeeming immediately. If you had some points that were set to expire during the pause, keep in mind that those points are safe. We have extended them. So we've extended them 60 days from the program reopening. So again, we opened up on Monday, November 9th. So all points that were set to expire during the pause will be extended to January 9th, 2021. So what does that mean? That means you just have to redeem those points before that date. It doesn't mean that you have to travel before that date. You will still be able to go in, book your stay with us, and you'll have 6 months from that January 9th date or whenever you decide to redeem for travel to complete that travel. So you just have to actually redeem those points. It's an important note, and we've gotten that question a lot. So as I mentioned, I think that this program is better than ever, and we've added some really, really fun things for you guys to redeem for your clients and for yourselves. So the first big thing here is we've actually decreased the points needed to redeem for the $100 reward. So we've reduced that from 8,400 points to 8,000 points. So 8,000 points now is equivalent to $100. So a little bit easier to reach that total. It's essentially one less room night to do that, which is great. So hopefully you guys have that opportunity, redeem that cash right onto your Visa, AMResorts Visa credit card. So keep that $8,000 or that 8,000 point total equated to that $100 reward in mind, because I'm going to show you a couple of other things here. The first being all of these new redemption items that we have. We have things now like a welcome package. So you redeem for that, your guests will get a welcome amenity, a nice door banner, and a letter from you, welcome them to the property, thanking them for booking with you, so on and so forth. It's not a personalized letter. We'll handle that on property, but all three of those amenities they will have upon check-in. You can also redeem for a welcome message on the bed. So whether it's in rice or flowers, we'll put a nice message on there for your guests. You can redeem for kids turn down service. So if you have families, we'll do milk and cookies for those kids. We will also have the option for you to redeem for romantic turn down service for those honeymoon clients and things like that, or just those romantic getaways. And then lastly, you can now redeem for the girlfriend's getaway. So this has been an add-on that we've had available for several years now, where we offer things like manicure, pedicure, access to the hydrotherapy, spa discounts, room service, group photo, things like that. So I think it was roughly $70 per person to do this package. So now you can actually redeem for your clients 2,000 points per person. So remember that 8,000 point total equals $100. So this is roughly $25 per person when it comes to the point value. So that is a great value there that you can offer to your clients. So here is the point breakdown for all of those redemptions. And then again, I want you to look at some of those point totals. The welcome package, only 500 points. And again, you can get your guests that welcome banner, the in-room amenity, and that letter from you guys. $750 for the welcome message in stone, rice, or flower. Kids turn down service, only $500. Romantic, or 500 points, excuse me. Romantic turn down, 1,500 points, so on and so forth. I'm not going to bore you with all of the totals, but again, notice the $100 reward is the better value as opposed to, say, two $50 rewards. So just some great options for you. We're really excited about these new redemption items. And soon, not quite just yet, but soon, you'll be able to do this without giving your guests any certificate or anything like that. So it'll just attach to the booking and it'll be a nice surprise for your clients. So we're looking at launching that at the beginning of 2021. So just keep a lookout because we're really excited about those extra redemptions and then being able to surprise your guests when they arrive on property. All right, so I'm also going to do just a quick breakdown of the points needed to redeem for stays. So we have 3 different seasons. We have low season, which you can see on the screen now. That is from September 1st to October 31st. And this is when you have the best value to go and stay with us. So the point totals are the lowest that you will see during this low season travel period. You'll see the breakdown there by brand. Again, I'm not going to bore you and read through each single one, but you'll see, typically Zoetry is a little bit higher than Secrets and Breathless, and Secrets and Breathless will be a little bit higher than, say, the Dreams and the Now, and then Sunscape is where you see the best value for your points. You'll also notice there we do have a breakout between different levels of Secrets and Dreams. So the Secrets has been there for a while now, but we've added the Dreams just at the reopening here, November 9th. So again, here's just a quick breakdown. The level 1 resorts have let me go back a slide here, have the lower total point values needed to stay. And then the level 2 resorts cost a little bit more. And so you'll see some of the premier Secrets there, Secrets Cap Cana and Secret St. Martin. They'll cost some more points to stay at those. And then we have added that for Dreams as well. So these will be some of our very high-end Dreams: Dreams Macau, Playa Mujeres, Dreams Natura, Dreams Vista. And then the level 1 Dreams properties, again, will have a little bit better value when you go and you stay at those properties. All right. When we look at mid-season, so mid-season will be from May 1st through August 31st, and then again, November 1st, right up through the holidays. So the points are a little bit higher than low season, obviously, but not quite as high as they are in high season. So high season will be the start of the Christmas season, the holiday season, all the way through busy season, the end of April. So of course, it'll cost more points to stay during that time frame. And then again, you can see the point breakdown, a little bit more costly to stay at Zoetry, all the way down to Sunscape, which again has the best value. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody. I do want to talk about some of the great promotions we have right now. We have some that are directly associated with the AM Rewards relaunch. So let me hit those first. First, if you're looking to travel this year, we have some great options. So before those point values kick into effect that I just reviewed with you, you can go and book right now for discounted points. So you'll see 4,400 points per night to stay at Secrets and Breathless, 4,000 points at Dreams and Now, and then 3,400 points per night needed to stay at the Sunscape. So if you have that flexibility, if you're able to travel before the holiday season this year, you'll get to do that with these discounted rates here, which is just amazing. So we're really excited to offer that opportunity to you guys. If you have a lot of points, this is the time to use them and to get away. Go check out our clean, complete verification process. Promote back to your clients what it's like to travel right now. So hopefully you'll have the opportunity to utilize that. We also have some great booking bonuses. So you'll earn some extra money here when you're booking these properties. And I apologize, my text for some reason is not showing up on this slide. Luckily for you guys, I've memorized it. So the extra money right now, we are doing $10 that'll go right onto your AMResorts Visa anytime you book 3 or 4 nights for your clients at any of these participating resorts. And we're actually doing a $25 booking bonus right onto that AMResorts Visa when you're booking 5 nights or more. So $25 booking bonus. You don't have to do anything other than register it on to AMResorts. Once you register that in your client's travel, those dollars will go right to your AMResorts Visa. There's no need to go in and redeem. And okay, there we go. There's my text. You can see the booking window and the travel window there. So November 9th through December 31st to book those and enter them into AMResorts, and the travel window all the way through busy season of next year through April 30th. So some really great options for you. We also are giving away the chance to win a 5-night stay and a $500 booking bonus for Dreams Dominicus. So if you're booking anybody to Dreams Dominicus in La Romana, you can see the booking window goes until December 15th. The travel window is the same. So it's still, for guests looking to get away this year. I don't know about you guys, but we're certainly seeing a lot of last minute travel and people looking to get away now. So if you guys are as well, definitely keep Dreams Dominicus in mind. You'll have that opportunity to be entered into a drawing for a 5-night stay and the $500 booking bonus. So again, just a fun little promotion there for Dreams Dominicus in La Romana. Okay, I know it's a lot of information for AMResorts, a lot of updates. Luckily, we've got you guys covered. You can hop online, so amragents.com. We'll have all of this information updated for you, the point total breakouts, the new redemption items, so on and so forth. And then definitely feel free to utilize our FAQ. It really is in depth, and it'll go over a lot of different questions that you might have regarding to the program, regarding to the relaunch, you name it, that information will be on that FAQ. If for some other reason you can't find it on there, or maybe you have a specific question about a booking validation, or something that doesn't appear right, we do have our AM Rewards department. That is all that they work on. So you can email them directly at info@amrewards.com, and they'll help you investigate any problems that you are having. All right, moving on from AM Rewards. We do have our Travel Freely promotion right now. So this has been ongoing. You can see the booking window. We launched this back in July, but we are coming to the conclusion of it. We've extended it a couple of times, but this is going to be it. So November 30th will be the end of the booking window. You can see the travel window is all the way up until the holiday season of next year, 2021. But this is a tremendous, tremendous value for your clients. So if you have anybody, they're considering booking, now is the time to do it. So just a quick review of what we're offering. We're offering a free night on that original booking. You can see that chart there on the bottom right. It varies a little bit by destination, but we're offering a free night on the original booking. We're offering a complimentary upgrade at check-in. For the adult-only properties, we're offering a free in-room amenity. So for your romantic guests, your honeymooners, your adults, they'll get that bottle of champagne or chocolate-covered strawberries, that kind of a thing. We have our $200 in resort coupons, and then we're actually offering a free return certificate for a free night. That has to be booked within 60 days of their checkout through you guys. So hopefully that gets them to come back and start planning their next vacation. And they'll actually have until the end of 2022 to use that free stay certificate. But hopefully that gets them thinking about their next vacation and then coming back to you guys. Now, if they're staying at a family-friendly property, all the same stuff, only instead of the free in-room amenity, we're going to offer free kids. So a great, great value for your families looking to save a little bit of money. And then keep in mind that travel window, it's for all of next year. So whether they're traveling over spring break, busy season, the summer season, those are typically times a year where we don't offer the kids stay free. So if they can book by the end of November, they will earn that kids stay free option. All right, moving right along here. We do have our new intimate weddings. This is launched in response to COVID. Of course, we're seeing a lot of brides. They still want to get married. They still want their destination wedding, but of course, they also want to be responsible and make sure that not only their safety is in mind, but their guests as well. So we have launched this. So $2,300, and we're going to do that intimate wedding. It'll have that personal touch. You'll still have your on-site wedding coordinator. We can do symbolic ceremonies. We're going to do a socially distanced ceremony. We're going to provide masks and hand sanitizers for up to 14 guests. So again, these are smaller weddings. We'll have flowers, we'll have cake, we'll have complimentary photography, all of that good stuff. We'll have exclusive amenities for the newlyweds and our free anniversary nights for those newlyweds as well. So just a nice little promotion here. So if you have any of those brides, they still want to have their destination wedding, but they want to do it, a little bit more intimate, if you will, a smaller crowd, all while keeping safety at the top of their priority list, they can do so with our intimate wedding. So please remember that one. All right, and then the last couple of things before I hand it back to Kelly and we take some questions. Just a quick reminder, we have all of this great information available on our website. So AMRagents.com. You can take our online master agent course. Make sure that you get updated. You can take advantage of our great master agent rates. You can find all of our AM Rewards information on the website as well. So again, everything I reviewed for you today, which is great. And then of course our media site, which will have our pictures, our product guides, our resort contact information. If you need to find your local BDM, their contact information will all be available for you guys on AMRagents.com. And with that, I'll hand it back to you, Kelly. I'm sure we have some questions regarding AM rewards and whatnot. So, let's see if we can handle those.
Let's see. I like to call this the skill testing question time period. What do you say? Are you ready?
Absolutely, I'm ready.
I have no prizes, but if you want to pretend that you're playing for like an awesome prize, let's go.
Perfect.
Okay. Um, okay, so first question is Marlene, can you tell us something about the new build Secrets Playa del Carmen and where construction stands?
I don't have an official update. We were set to open this property right around now. This year, it was supposed to open in the fall. Obviously, we had some delays with COVID, so construction did have to shut down. So my best guess would be that we're probably about 6 to 9 months behind due to those delays. So I don't have an official opening date, but it will be next year. I'm pretty confident on that. So we're obviously very excited about the Secrets in Playa del Carmen, right on Fifth Avenue. Great beach spot. So I think it'll be very, very popular. So stay tuned. We'll have a lot of updates for new openings in 2021 as we change calendar years here and put
So
2020
much.
behind us.
Yeah. Yeah. Day by day, it seems changes all the
Exactly.
time. So just, yeah, and even, more important to stay connected with make sure you're registered with AM Rewards. They send great updates and we'll keep you posted with everything or connect with your BDM as well. Okay, so we talked about this, but I'd like to review it because it's very, unique and different and everything's just kind of rolling out. So will points with an expiration this year be extended? So let's review that.
Okay, so only points that were set to expire during the pause will be extended to January 9th. So let's say you had points that were due to expire on December 1st, they will still expire on December 1st. So it'll only be those points that were originally expiring during the pause that will be extended. Again, that date is January 9th, 2021. So I think all of that should have already been updated in the system. So you
Okay.
can log in, check out your profile, and it'll tell you when you have points expiring. And then just a quick reminder on that, all you have to do is redeem before that expiration date. So if you're looking to travel, you can go in, book your travel. It can be for a future date. It's just that date you have to redeem by. And then worst case scenario, let's say you don't know when you can travel, you're kind of waiting, at least redeem for the cash. We actually, like I said, we made it easier for you to redeem for $100. So go in, redeem to that AM Rewards Visa card. Make sure those points don't expire because once they do, that's it. When people
No
reach out
turning
to
back.
me, there's no turning back. Exactly. So
Okay. Now, okay, so say I know I want to use my points. I want to use my points to travel, but they're expiring. So say I'll go in and book a date. Can I change that date? If I decide maybe I'm not quite ready to go then, I want to go a little bit later, like just kind of get something booked, but can I change it?
absolutely. So we have a
Okay.
live booking engine. So you can go online, you can do a search for the dates that you think might work. You can see the availability with the hotels. You can go ahead and book that. And then if something changes, you can go in, you can edit that booking, you can cancel that booking. As long as you do it well enough in advance, you won't have any penalty. And those points will go back into your account for I believe it's about 2 months, and then you'll have a little bit of extra time to go in and redeem those again. So we try to make it as easy as possible. The only time we charge penalties is if it's within a few days of travel. So
Okay.
you should have a lot of flexibility.
Great. So just got to remember, like put those dates down in our calendar and make sure we do that. Okay. How can I get a new AM Rewards Visa card? Mine has expired.
So you can find the answer to that question on the FAQ. I'll give you a little hint. You can call the bank. So we use a third party that manages the AM Rewards Visa card. I don't know the number off the top of my head, so you can find that in the FAQ and give them a call, and they will send you a new AM Rewards Visa card. The only catch is you have to have money in the account. So you might have to redeem for $50 or $100 before they send you the AM Rewards Visa card. If you've never had one, then the first time you make a redemption, they will automatically send you one. So again, that gets sent to the address in your profile. So make sure that you have your profile updated with all of your current information as well.
Perfect. Can I ask a Facebook question?
Yeah.
So Facebook question is, can I still report my travel agent rate for my rewards? I don't
No.
know.
So my
No.
guess is that you're asking if industry rates count towards AM Rewards. The answer to that question is no.
No.
So if it's a master agent rate, a travel agent rate, or something like that, then it would not qualify for AM Rewards.
Okay. Let's just see here. Okay, the points you had the points flyer up a while back. So it says, are these points per night for stays? So when you were with the points that you were showing on that slide, is it per night?
Correct. That would be the points per night. So let me go back to one for example. Yeah, so this would be the mid-season points required per night. Correct.
Okay, great. Perfect. And we'll just maybe stay here for a sec.
Yep.
Okay, so for the bonus commission, so this would be one of the promotions that you talked about today, the bonus commission. Sounds like Amy has some bookings that she made for October. And it probably sounds like she made these bookings before this promotion was released. So does she need to cancel and then rebook her trips that she booked in October?
No, so
No.
This would only qualify for new bookings. So it does not qualify for any cancel and rebook. If it was outside the booking window, I know sometimes that's a bummer. But yes, for new bookings only.
Okay. Let's just see here. With reward stays and redemptions, do you pay the full tax amount? When you redeem, it pops up a message along the lines, but she's not quite sure on how to determine the tax amount to expect to pay.
Yeah, it's not the full rack rate, if that's what you're asking. So basically, of course, we are a U.S. company. We do have to adhere to U.S. taxes. So we will send out a 1099, excuse me, at the end of the year with all of your redemptions. Good news about the pause, we probably won't have a whole lot of them for this year. But yes, we will send out that 1099. It is not the full rack rate that you get charged. Also, keep in mind, you won't receive a 1099 if you had redemptions less than $600, whether that's in travel value or onto the AM Rewards Visa card. The other thing to keep in mind, this is not, it's not an even trade. If you get a 1099 for $2,500, that doesn't mean you're paying $2,500 more in taxes. It's just taxable income. What I would recommend, speak to your accountant. Certainly, if you're using these for business purposes, there's a lot of opportunities there. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Opportunities, lots of opportunities. Is there a phone number for AM Rewards or only the email address?
There is a phone number. It is 1-844 AM Rewards.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in the thing really quick. 1-844 AM Rewards is the number that they can call. Okay.
That is the phone number if you need to call. We don't have a big call center. It's only a couple of people managing those phone lines. So that's why we try and promote the email. It's sometimes a little bit easier.
Yeah, well, especially now working with a skeleton staff.
Absolutely.
I know, yeah. So I'm just throwing that in there as well. But the email address for questions is info@AM Rewards.
Correct. Info@AM Rewards.
Okay, I'm just throwing that in the Facebook and also in the chat box for you guys. Okay, there. Um, all right, sorry. Matt, your background, what property is your background?
The background is Secrets Mall. It's one of my favorite hotels. I can get
Hmm,
out of the way here. But it has
nice.
just an amazing beach. You can snorkel with the turtles all year round. Secrets Mall. It's just one of my absolute favorites. So, and it really does look like this. That's why I choose it as my background. It's beautiful.
You're kind of hovering above it right now.
Yes.
Okay, can you go over the Secrets Riviera Cancun and how that will work taking over the Breathless Exhale section?
Absolutely.
Will,
That is
okay,
a great question.
okay,
So we made that announcement maybe 2 weeks ago or so. And basically what that is we're taking the Exhale Club section of Breathless and we're going to rebrand it as Secrets Riviera Cancun. I know it sounds super confusing, but it's really just that simple. So if you have guests booked in the Exhale Club currently, they will be automatically moved to that Secrets Riviera Cancun. They will still have access to that exclusive pool, that exclusive restaurant. They'll have their own preferred club. All of the rooms will be preferred clubs, so they'll have their own preferred club lounge, and they'll have full access over to Breathless. So not much different than the way it is now. The catch really being here that guest staying at Breathless will not have access to the secrets next door, which again is kind of the same way it is now. So when it comes to the operations, no major changes. It's really just a rebrand of those Exhale Club rooms as the Secrets Riviera Cancun.
great. Okay. Just as will there be new buildings in Breathless that will be Exhale?
There will be some new Exhale Club rooms, yes, on the Breathless side that's currently Allure, and then you also have Accelerate. So there will be some Exhale Club rooms. They will not have access over to Secrets, and there'll be a much more limited capacity than there is now. Yes.
Okay. Oh, also, what will happen to folks already booked into the Exhale section? Okay, at the Breathless, will they stay in the new appointed secret section or move over to the Breathless side?
Yeah, so they will be at the new secrets, if you will. So if you have them booked currently in the Exhale Club, you don't need to do anything. They'll get put still in that same section, but the rebranded secrets, and they'll still have all of the amenities and services that they had when you booked them. Now, we don't have the new secrets live with our tour operators or direct yet. So any bookings that you make until that time in the Exhale Club will still go to the new secrets. Once we get that live with tour operators, then you'll very easily be able to see the difference. So we're working on that now.
Okay, great. So Amy's question is, previously the AMResorts agent told me only to redeem points for stays through them and not to book online. Is that still the case?
No, the only way you can do it is online. Several years back, we did allow bookings over the phone when we used an old certificate method, but that has gone by the wayside for many years now. The only way to book reward nights is via the website.
Okay. Excuse me. I went down the wrong way. How far in advance can you book master agent rates? Some properties seem never to be available.
So master agent rates can be booked 90 days in advance.
Oh, okay.
So every resort has a specific inventory. So it's important to note that just because you see availability direct or through a tour operator, that does not mean that there are master agent rooms available. It's a specific inventory. And once they're sold out, they are indeed sold out. Now, a hotel could add more if they wanted to, just kind of depends. So you'll essentially you have 90 days. Now with AMResorts, it's also a specific inventory, but we open that up to 6 months in advance. So if you have points, you have access to that inventory first. So that's the easiest and best way to book your nights is using AM Rewards. And then Master Agent is 90 days and a standard travel agent rate is 30 days.
Right. Okay. So Diane asked a question, but I'm not sure exactly what your question is. If it's regarding if you're a master agent, but I'm going to read it out loud, and maybe if you just clarify, or maybe Matt, if you can figure it out. So if you have an AM Rewards from the past, can you use it now, or do I need to join up again? So maybe an AM Rewards account.
So yeah, that
Maybe.
would be my guess as you're referring to your AM
Yeah.
Reward account. They should be good. You know, you it might be inactive if it's been a while or if you've been out of the business for a while. You can go in, log in using your old credentials, and then you'll be reactivated. So yes, we prefer that you use your old account. If you never had an account, you can go, you can get signed up, get signed in, and it'll create one. If you have a different email address, yes, you know, again, you could create a new account. Or again, if you remember your old credentials, you can go in, log in under your old credentials, and then update your profile with your new IATA number, your new email address, so on and so forth. I know, especially during these crazy COVID times, we've had a lot of agents that have changed agencies or gone independent, joined hosts, things like that. So yes, the best way to do it is to update your current or your old profile.
Okay. David's question was on when will the new secrets only resort in the Riviera Maya, Mexico open? So I think
So
you might,
that's either the Playa del Carmen, which we kind
right?
of already addressed,
Right.
or we're referring to Secrets Riviera Cancun at Breathless. That date, I don't remember the exact date. I believe it was November 22nd, maybe, if I remember
Okay.
correctly, of when that's going to officially open.
Okay. That's great. All right. And it looks like Marlene has Dreams Mikhail certificates for 2 couples that they're supposed to go for a past day in Feb, and it didn't open on time. Clients are ready to book their free return stay certificate. Can she do this through Apple Vacations as she originally did, or is that something, I guess
So
probably a
you
lot of agents have a lot of that.
Yes. So that is something that we offered as part of our opening day guarantee policy. So if we have a hotel that doesn't open on time, we do offer that complimentary return stay certificate. So you will need to book those nights directly with the hotel. You can reach out. It should be an email address on there, but it's the reservations department at the hotel. If you need to look up that email address, you can do so, of course, on amragents.com. You can book those comp nights, and then you can go through Apple to book any extending nights, to book the flights, transfers, that kind of a thing. So that's really the easiest and best way to do it.
Okay, great. All right. And so what's happening with the Secrets Capri? She has clients booked there in January.
Okay, so that we made this announcement maybe 3 weeks ago or so. Unfortunately, Secrets Capri will not be continuing as part of the AMResorts portfolio. The owners of this property, the contract expired, and they've decided to take it in a different direction. So we are no longer offering it. It's already closed. I believe the property is closed. That was as of October 31st. So we are re-protecting, of course, all of the guests that were booked there. So if you have not made any changes to this point, I'd recommend you contact your tour operator, and they have all of the resorts that we are protecting guests at. They'll get them moved.
Okay, perfect. All right, great. All right. So much, so much going on with you guys. But you guys are huge. You know, there's so many, you
Sure.
know, it's you know, it's amazing to be able to focus on one, you know, one supplier, AMResorts, and you guys have all the brands, kind of something for everybody, you know, from family mid-range all the way up to family high, and then also adults only and all of that. And of course, it's so many destinations as well. So to kind of hone in on you guys and just make sure you're recording your bookings, and you can you can really really get rewarded in many
Absolutely.
different ways. Yeah. And a little reminder, master agents, just keep an eye on your master agent expiry, because you do have to renew that every year. So if you do have a tiny bit of time right now, because once things really get going again, you guys are gonna be crazy busy. Maybe now's a great time to look into that and make sure you're all up to date on your master agent program. And if you haven't taken it, you really sure should, because there's some really great benefits there.
Absolutely. And then just a quick reminder, Kelly, I just went in and posted the link to that YouTube video that
Great.
is showcases our CCV protocols in the chat. So everybody can hop online and check that out once we wrap up here.
Awesome. And I'm just throwing it in Facebook as well. So agents via Facebook can watch it there as well. Perfect. Okay, so I think we answered everything. I think if we missed something, big apologies. But I think I got everything out of the chat box, everything in the Q&A, and everything on Facebook, so we're good to go.
Great.
Let's just see here. Sorry, there's one more question. Is the future stay certificate, can I report it on AMResorts?
No, so it has to be a paid stay to be able to be recorded on AMResorts.
Okay, but the first one would have been recorded maybe, or?
Yeah, the original one, absolutely.
Yeah, the original one, you just can't do it again. Yeah.
Correct. Can't do it again. The only thing to make note of there is, let's say you booked a Dreams Macau originally. It didn't open on time, so the clients got moved to, say, the now Onyx. What you'll want to go in and update that booking to reflect the now Onyx. Otherwise,
Okay.
it won't get recorded automatically. That's one of those instances where you might have to reach out. So if you go in, you can edit that AMResorts booking to reflect the hotel they actually stayed at.
Perfect.
Yep.
There you go. We're done.
All
Guess
right.
what, Matt? You passed my skill testing question time period with flying colors. Okay.
I
So
try.
here.
I try.
Here, wait. I have like a bell, like a school bell. So I'm gonna like ring it for you. Okay. Good job.
I appreciate it.
There you go. I'm sending you some positive vibes and karma. There you go. Maybe go buy a lottery ticket. You might win. Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Good. Okay. Agents, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the great questions. I think everyone is super excited and engaged, and really, this is definitely a step in the right direction with this opening up. And, clients are traveling, and bookings are happening, and it's, slow, but as time goes on, we're just going to be getting closer and closer to that light at the end of the tunnel. We just got to take it day by day.
Exactly.
Yeah, thanks agents via FaceTime, Facebook streaming. You guys are so great. We had a good solid crew following along there. So maybe Matt, we should connect on Facebook, and you can take a look later on and see what's there. Yeah. And Matt, I'm gonna let you say the final farewell. Thank you so much for sharing all this great information and putting this all together for us. I know it takes time to put these presentations together, so thank you.
Yeah, and thanks again. I appreciate the time. It's just 1 hour, and I could spend all day on here, I'm sure of it, but I do appreciate the time. And everybody, make sure that you register those bookings. We appreciate the support. Have a great day.
Okay, we'll see you guys. Bye everybody. Bye.